Sweater weather has made it, so stick around. I'm going to show you 5 fragrances that are perfect for sweater weather. All right, the first one we're going to talk about, and these are in no particular order. All of them smell fantastic. We're going to talk about Amir Aloud, Intense Oud. This is by Lattafa. This stuff starts off, it starts off spicy, woodsy. Uh, think of it like dry woods. It's almost like sitting by the campfire. Is what it really reminds me of. Find my sprayer. It's oh, it smells great. This is a take on by the fireside, I think, by Martin Margiela. Uh, but man, this stuff it's oud heavy, but it's not a funky oud. It's really nice. It's sweet. As it settles, there's vanilla, nutmeg, some sugar, um, maybe a little balsamic. Just overall, this is it's a great scent. It definitely reminds me of sitting by the fireplace, sitting around the campfire with the woodsy notes that are in it, and it's a strong fragrance too. Don't take it lightly. It's definitely strong. It's going to stick with you uh, through the colder season for sure. It's very smoky, sensual, resinous, great scent. And I'm pretty sure all of these fragrances can be gotten fairly inexpensive. Like I said, I have 5 to look at. Let me look at the price of this one. Um, yeah, 20, 20 to $25 is what you can pick this up for. Again, it's Intense Oud by Latafa, the Amir Al Oud line. Oh, it's just a great scent. It's woody, it's sweet. Uh, it's gonna have people wanting to snuggle with you around a fire. It's a great scent. Definitely pick this one up. Um, if you like the woody, smoky scents, this is gonna be the one you're looking for. All right, the next one we're gonna look at is a Latafa. There's 3 Latafas in this list. This is Latafa Khamrah Kawa. If you've listened or smelled the Khamra, this is real similar to it. It's boozy, but it adds a coffee note that is just a fantastic coffee note. They say it smells similar to by Killian Angel Share. I have never personally smelled that one, so I can't attest to how much it smells like it. But this is an excellent scent. Oh my god! If you haven't tried, so there's 3 Khamras. There's Khamra, there's Khamra Kawa, and then there's Khamra Dukan, I think. This is the only one that I've smelled. I think I am going to pick up the other 2 just to have them because it is a great cold, cold weather fragrance. It's and again, every one of these is a strong fragrance. So if you're gonna wear them, um, in warmer climates, beware. This stuff can be very cloying, um, but to the notes of this, it's definitely cinnamon, cardamom. There's some ginger. As it dries down, you get into more of a like a praline, maybe some candied fruits, a little bit of white florals. Um, but the real magic is when this stuff fully dries down. There's vanilla, tonka bean, and the coffee note. If you're a coffee fragrance lover, You can't pass this one up. It just smells absolutely divine. Um, and again, this stuff is probably going to be 8 to 10 hours of longevity. I'm pretty sure it's a. I don't know if it was a, no, it's an eau de parfum. I wasn't sure if it was a extrait or not, but it's eau de parfum. Um, Comparing this to the original flanker, um, most people are saying it just it's the same except for it has a coffee note, maybe a little more benzoin, less of the date heavy sweetness. Like I said, I'm going to end up buying the other two just to try them out. Mm. Yeah, the coffee note it really comes through. It doesn't take the dry down. You can smell the coffee note almost instantly, but it is a boozy fragrance, boozy, sweet. There's some vanilla in there. It's it's great for casual nights, date nights, or anytime you just want to smell just fantastic. This stuff, and again, let me check the price on this. Probably so about 35 to 40 bucks, depending on where you buy it from. Uh, and sometimes you can catch them on sale. But yes, this stuff is absolutely top notch. No reason to skip out on this one. If you haven't tried it yet, by all means, go ahead and order it. If you're a fan of the boozy fragrances, because it's definitely boozy. It's different. You're not going to smell like everybody. I can promise you that. This stuff is just fantastic. All right. Number three on the list, like I said, there's no particular order. All of these are fantastic. If I had to rank them, this would probably be one of the top ones. And it's a Liquid Broom by French Avenue. If you've heard anything about this on any of the social media, the hype is real on this stuff. It's fantastic. Um, and again, the price for this usually about $35. Uh, look like $33 is what you can get it for. Okay. Um, this stuff opens up with uh, oh, it's cinnamon, cardamom, bergamot. You have orange blossom. This stuff is fantastic. This is a safe blind buy. You can actually get away with wearing this anytime. Um, I know when I got it, it was still warmer weather, maybe last year. I think when this stuff released, um, and I wore it all the time, and it's a compliment getter for sure. But the opening has that orange blossom that just smells great. There's orange blossom. You start to get there's a little vanilla in there, like some bourbon vanilla. Um, a little bit of woods, not near as woodsy as say the Amir Aloud, but there is a little bit of wood in here, enough to definitely blend in with the cooler weather. This is a pretty good dupe for Parfum de Marly, Altair. This stuff just smells fantastic. It's probably one of the best dupes of that one. There may be some other ones out there now, but when this stuff first dropped, there was no need to even buy Altair when you had this for 40 bucks versus 250 or 300 for PDM. As this starts to dry down, you get a little more of the woods, some muskiness. There's pralines, and this stuff is a projection monster. People are going to smell it, and it doesn't take much. Two or three sprays, you're set. The longevity on this stuff is 8 to 10 hours. You almost can't wash it off. It's that strong. It does have a little bit of ambroxan in it, which is what's helping the projection of this stuff. But it's a vanilla powerhouse. But it's a grown up gourmand. It's not just super sweet, but it is cozy. It thrives in the fall and the winter. Just a fantastic scent. Uh, and for 30 or 40 bucks, this stuff punches way above its price point. If you haven't picked this stuff up yet, it's a definite no-brainer. I mean, it just smells absolutely fantastic. Um, it's rich. There's a little boozy in there, although there's really no booze notes listed that I see, but it does smell a little boozy, woody, creamy, musky, vanilla. It's a little spicy. Great scent. Again, this one is Liquid Brun by French Avenue. I think I got my light messed up because it's hard to see the bottles. Um, Again, feel free to pick this one up, blind buy it. It's a safe blind buy. It smells absolutely fantastic. All right, the fourth one we're going to look at is the last Lattafa on the list. This is Lattafa Assad Bourbon. This is no way, shape, form, or fashion close to any of the other Assads. The black Assad, which is uh, Sauvage Elixir, and then the blue one, which is nothing like that either. It's a coconutty, excellent scent. Anyway, this one is Lattafa Assad Bourbon, and it's just a fantastic scent also. Uh, Spray it on here a little bit. Let that air out. So, with the name bourbon, you would think that it's just super boozy, and it's really, really not. It is sweet, but it's more of a cacao maybe. There's some lavender, pink pepper. There's bourbon vanilla. It's amber, little nutmeg, so it's a little spicy, but not super spicy. It is sweet, which makes it perfect for the cooler weather. Um, just absolutely a fantastic scent. This is one of the ones I blind buy everything, um, usually without even looking at reviews. But once I got three of the Assads, the blue, the Zanzibar, the regular Assad, and this one. Um, and I got sent to Zanzibar by accident. I thought I ordered just the regular Assad. Apparently I didn't. So I had to reorder the regular Assad. And once I smelled both of those, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and grab this bourbon too. Took me a while to find it because I got it when it was brand new. Anyway, this stuff is great. Longevity on it, again, it's probably a good solid 8 hours. Uh, the the cacao in it really, it's subtle, um, but you can smell it. Super, super great scent. Every time I wear this stuff, people are like, "You got to tell me what that is," and I tell them. Some people have mistaken it for um, Azzaro's Most Wanted Parfum edition. Matter of fact, I have it. Let me see. Yeah, that's the one. So here's the Azzaro Parfum edition, um, and it's close to it. It's in that wheelhouse. Um, I think the Azzaro is a little spicier. Not that it makes it a bad scent, but I should have put that one on this list. But we're going for budget stuff. These two smell real similar. This is the Azaro. I can see the resemblance. To my nose, I think the Assad bourbon smells a little better, more refined, um, which is weird coming from a dupe, but it happens. Sometimes the dupes just do it better. Again, that was the Assad bourbon by Lattafa. Same bottle look, anyways, as the other two. Um, absolutely a great blind buy. Um, Now the price of this has went up. I'm pretty sure when I got it, it was like $22. Now it's like, I don't know, $10 higher, probably 30, 32, $33, which is still a great buy. All of these are eau de parfum. So far, they've all been eau de parfum um, concentrations. So they're going to stick around, and if you get them on your clothes, you're going to have to wash them because it's gonna stay there. Again, Latafa Assad bourbon, great for the cooler weather. All right, the last one we're going to talk about is it's a newer addition to my collection. I haven't got to spend a whole lot of time with it, but what I have smelled of it is absolutely delicious. And that's going to be Afnan 9 p.m. Elixir. Um, I'm sure there's been a lot of hype about this, and the hype is real. It's a great fragrance. Smells fantastic. You kind of get that, I guess, the Ultra Mall DNA out of it. Let me see if that's what it's no, the Lamal Elixir is what it's saying. Ah, great scent. Uh, think it's spicy, it's warm, cinnamon, pepper, crackling over some woods. There's a little pimento. It's grounded out with a little bit of leather, but it's not like baseball glove leather. This is like a refined leather. It's a nice fragrance. And I'm pretty sure I've talked about most of these, if not all of them, in separate videos. Uh, but what I really like about this one is, weirdly enough, it's the lavender mixed with vanilla that's in the dry down with that little bit of patchouli, little touch of rose. This stuff is an absolute banger of a scent. Um, if you haven't picked it up yet, great choice to get. All of these are great choices to add to your collection for your colder weather. All of this, all of these are under 40. I'm pretty sure. I don't think I've seen anything over 40 when I go to look at them. This one's going for 30 to 30 to, I don't know, max is probably just under 40, but it's an absolute banger of a scent. Absolutely no need to skip uh, any of these really, but that one and Liquid Brun are probably the top on my list as far as wearability, because the Amir Aloud, it's kind of situational. Um, Also, the Khamrah Kawa is again situational. You could wear them like on a date night or something. Um, they all smell fantastic. Those two out of these five have the most unique uh, scent profiles of these five, and that doesn't make them bad. I love them. I wear them all the time. Well, almost all the time. When it gets cooler, I'm definitely going to start wearing them. Matter of fact, when I get ready to go to bed, I'm probably going to put on Khamrah just because it smells great. All right, as we wrap this video up, I would really like to thank everybody for stopping by, leaving your comments, liking the videos, if subscribing. If you haven't already, feel free to like, subscribe, hit that notification. I try to post a video once a week at the very least. As you can tell, my surroundings have changed because a family member of mine needed some help, needed a place to crash for a minute. So I gave up my office and moved everything out, and they're going to stay in there until we get him on his feet again. Uh, Family always comes first. Again, like, subscribe, hit that notification if you want. Definitely comment. I try to answer every comment as they roll in or as soon as I see them. I think that's been the most enjoyable part. It's just connecting with other people, them sharing their experiences, me sharing my experiences. It's been a great road so far. And with that, I'm gonna wish everybody a good night, and don't forget to keep smelling good and keep feeling good.